Hey guys, my name is Aijalon Wallace. Welcome back to my channel. I talk about entrepreneurship, IT, and traveling. And today I want to talk to you why you should become a recruiter. So a lot of people probably always look up or curious what a recruiter does. I was actually brand new into the recruitment world, like 18 years ago when I got into it. I never heard of, human resource recruiting or never even thought of doing it. And, of course, now I'm a full-time nomad recruiter. I travel around the world and work from my laptop doing recruiting pretty much. I also have an online course that teaches you how to start your own staffing and recruitment agency. So I want to talk to you about what is a recruiter and why you should become a recruiter. So a recruiter is referred to as a headhunter, a recruitment consultant, sometimes a staffing consultant, and it could be a variety of titles that come with the role, and it also just depends on that person's niche or field as well. A recruiter pretty much helps somebody gets a job and gets paid for that services. So it's pretty much a sales role in a sense, but it's not a hard sell because everybody needs a job, at the end of the day. So I think a lot of people always like, oh man, do I need to be a hard seller? And it's like, no, you don't need to be a hard seller to become a recruiter. It's a pretty much easy job, and there's so many different niches that you can specialize in, so many fields you can work in. So you can work in healthcare, IT, sales, geospatial, AI, machine learning. There's so many fields for you to do, and you can do whatever you're passionate about as well when it comes to becoming a recruiter. So why should you become a recruiter? Number one is the money. It's one of the only job, one of the, I guess one of the jobs in the world where you can easily make six figures within your first 3 to 6 months. It's that easy. Depending on your hunger and your drive and your situation and what type of commission structure you have, which agency you choose to join. But most recruiters usually within their first year end up making six figures. And that's pretty rare. A lot of jobs require you to go to college, but in recruitment, you can make however much you want. There are $1 million recruiters, millionaire recruiters that are doing easily $1 million, $2, $3 million a year just helping people get jobs. So it's a lot of money in this space. Also, being a recruiter is like being an entrepreneur. Some companies do micromanage, but for the most part, you're an entrepreneur. You have to go out there, find your own clients. You have to find your own candidates, negotiate contracts. You're pretty much in full control of your schedule throughout the day. You have to go to client meetings, dress for the occasion, depending on your situation. As I do everything online, but if you are going into like an agency recruitment, company, you just have to, of course, dress the part, but you're pretty much an entrepreneur. You're in full control of your schedule throughout the day, and it really is a business of what you put in is what you get out. So most money is going to be made within a technical recruitment space. IT just has a lot more higher fees, but you do get those senior and those executive level roles that do pay well enough and good money. Recruitment is another industry to get into because of the network. So you do so much network with so many different companies. It's great because if you decide, I think I'm ready to get out of the recruitment game, you have this network of audience, of potential employees that you work with that are probably going to be willing to hire you depending on how you maintain and kept that relationship steady. So your network increases tremendously, and a lot of opportunities presents itself, especially if you become really, really good at what you do. So, I became really good at what I did, and I started seeing some big offers for some big giant companies that started to reach out to me, and it was less stressful as well. Being a recruiter sometimes, it comes with a little bit of stress because of the candidate management side of things, but you have agency recruitment and you have in-house recruitment. So agency recruitment is more sales driven. It's more so when, as an agency recruiter, you're going out there, you're finding the candidates and you're finding the clients. As an in-house recruiter, you will be working for a top company like a Facebook or Google, and you're working in-house. So you're doing the hiring within the organization for that company. So you're not actually going out there to find your own clients. You're just doing a hiring for the company that you work for, but it's still a lot of perks, even as an in-house recruiter, working for, depending on the company, it comes with a lot more benefits, a lot of healthcare benefits, a lot of, you get days off. It's not a lot of pressure when it comes to KPIs, But on the other end, as an agency recruiter, you're getting paid a lower base salary, but your commission is much higher. So you may see someone at an in-house recruiter on a 6-figure salary, bringing in $5-6 grand a month, but an agency recruiter may be bringing in anywhere around $20,000-$30,000 a month. Because it's just so lucrative. You can do a lot more as well. I mean, being a recruiter, it helps you, it's really good. It's a well-respected career around the world. You can work from anywhere in the world with this job. Often you see recruiters on skilled visa lists. So if you are trying to move to another country, or you think like, hey, maybe I want to work for myself, or maybe get a job in another country, people are always in the market for good recruiters all around the world. So you can take this job anywhere, and that's what I love about it so much, especially if you're bilingual. So the opportunities are endless in this space. It's also good if you're trying to get loans from the bank or buy a house as well, just because of the capital and how much money you can make with your organization and the opportunities and networks it comes with. It's just endless. It's endless, and endless opportunities. Depending on your situation as a recruiter as well, you can make 1 or 2 deals and take the rest of the month off. You don't have to work as much, depending on if you work for yourself. But if you work for a company, there will be what you put in, what you get out. Like I said, you're a full-time entrepreneur at the end of the day. One of the perks about being a recruiter, of course, is that, if you are working for an agency or in-house, you get a company card. You get to take clients out to eat. You get to wine and dine them. So I think I love that the most about when I worked as an agency recruiter. I was constantly taking my clients out to eat every week. But of course, I was bringing in deals. Maybe I was taking them out for spending $500 or $1,000, but I was doing at least, $50,000 to $100,000 with them, on a monthly basis when I work for an agency recruitment company. So you do have those perks as well. It does feel, it is a high energy role. It's very high energy. If you love talking to people, you're going to be talking to a lot of people. You're going to be on the phones, but it's interesting and it feels good. It genuinely feels good. This is one of the professions I can honestly say, when I wake up every day, I'm helping someone feed their family. I'm helping someone pay their bills. I'm helping someone, survive in this harsh economy because things are so hard. I know that my job matters. And last year when COVID hit, I took a break from IT roles to help out the pandemic, to be a part of the cause. So I was placing a lot of nurses and EMTs in New York and Jersey and Brooklyn and all over, and they really needed recruiters' help. And I was just like, man, this is my time to do my part in this world, and to help serve my country and help out as much as possible. So being a recruiter, it's not just about making so much money, but it really feels good on the heart when you wake up every day. It's also exciting to talk about some of the cool companies that you're working with. So you are going to be working with different companies. If you are working with as an agency recruiter, you're going to be working with so many different companies throughout the day. I tend to work with a lot more, startup companies. So I love like the cool AI, UX, AR projects, and also just getting in on a lot of new companies I know they're about to come out before a lot of people. That could be, just potential opportunity for you, but also it makes the job more fun when you are doing what you love and something you're passionate about. I'm an artist, I'm a creative, so I love working with UX and UI designers from time to time just because of the projects. I love seeing their work. It makes the job more exciting throughout the day. And like I said, it's a pretty cool thing to do. Recruitment gives you a lot of flexibility. A lot more companies are starting to work from home, and this is a job that you can work from home. You really do not need to be in an office at all, even for agency recruiters or in-house recruiters. And I love that flexibility. If you are somebody that's a family person and you're just like, man, I really want a job where I can possibly work from home throughout a couple days out the week, work for myself, or just have a little bit more freedom, you have that option. I know a lot of people who have jobs where they're not able to leave their desk, but the great thing about recruitment, if you have a family, you're able to take your laptop with you into the living room, to your bedroom, wherever, a coffee shop. It's really a lot of flexibility because mostly what you're doing is sourcing, talking to candidates, or potentially talking to clients as well. becoming a recruiter, in 2022 is going to be high in demand. We are going to need more recruiters more than ever due to the shortages that I strongly believe are going to be coming up. As I said recently, over 4.4 million people in September quit their job this year. So I know once we have the vaccine mandates that are going to be issued across the world, we are going to need more recruiters, and there's going to be so much money potential out there to make. Recruitment is a $400 billion market, so there's so much money to make in recruitment. You can, and the great thing, I don't know if I talk about how, fees and stuff like that, but recruiters charge a fee based off of candidate salary for permanent positions. So hypothetically, if you get a candidate for a job and the job's offering $100,000, you charge the client a 20% fee off of that $100K, and you would make $20,000. The clients often pay within the first 30 days of the candidate starting. So that first 30 days of the candidate start, you get a $20K paycheck, and it can go right to you if you work for yourself, or you'll have to split that with your organization depending on, your commission structure and a lot of things about that. I do have a few videos about that if you want to check out more about the channel. But if you guys are thinking about being a recruiter, if you need some more advice, reach out, talk to me. I have links below. You can book a call with me for free. If you're thinking about starting your own agency and you're thinking maybe I just want to go my own route about it as well, I do have an online course that teaches you how to do it. But listen, comment below, like this video. Let me know if you want more content like this. Let me know what other topics you want me to talk to. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to comment. I need to know. I'm making a lot of travel videos, but I'm trying to keep the recruitment videos going, but I need to know if you really want to see more of it. All right, guys, thanks for coming to the channel. Looking forward to seeing you soon.